Good to know. It's been really amazing to be here this afternoon and hear so many amazing musicians and songwriters. So once more thanks to Ludwig for pulling it all together today in this beautiful venue.
Ronnie made me do it. He made me do it also.
Yes.
And what about Eve Williams? Let's have it.
Thank you. It's just like, you've so many stories about someone and it's always really hard to sort of encapsulate a person quickly, but to me, like, Ronnie was one of those people who, if he asked you how you were, he actually wanted to know. He loved music, but he was also really a people person, and he was just a really good man. And like most people here, I really do miss him. I had been living in England, and I moved back to Northern Ireland, and in the place where I lived in England, in Bath, you could have gigged 7 nights a week if you wanted with original music, and then I came back to Belfast and thought, right, now what do I do, basically? And, you know, if it hadn't been for Ronnie, I honestly think I would probably have never played a note in Northern Ireland, because he gave people that chance. Quite often, like, bars and venues don't want to take a punt on original music, they don't have a lot of faith in it, they put it on really late at night in case it's rubbish, you know, whereas Ronnie would genuinely give anyone a go, which was just amazing. So, without doing too much more things, so just a bit of music now. So it's been very singer-songwritery today, and this song is a bit, well, it's usually a pop song, a lot of bass and synths and stuff going, so I've tried to make it into a piano ballad, which may or may not work, but it's nice to trial it in front of a room full of musicians.
You're trash and lonely, think no one else sees how dark and hopeless your nights can be. You'll wake tomorrow and still feel that way. Your days revolving, each one the same. I was once where you are now, let me tell you how. I walk through fire, I walk through rain, without a mark on me, and there's none that remain. The glass breaks around me, and the scratch, and that's below zero, I held on to a match. Bring flame to your eyes. When you're starting to go under, tread water and rise. When the surface it closes, can't break it yourself. You're not alone here, you can always get help. If you'll reach out once more, you'll see the shore. You'll walk through fire, you'll walk through rain, without a mark on you, at least none that remain. The glass breaks around you, your arm is scratch, and nights below zero, you hold on to a match. I walk through fire, I walk through rain, without a mark on me, at least none that remain. The glass breaks around me, a hand is scratch, and nights below zero, I hold on to a match. Just tread water and rise, 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 just tread water and rise.
Sorry, I'm doing the breathing into my hands thing. It is, like, it's genuinely a really beautiful venue in here, but I was kind of glad when Ludwig said if they did this again, they would do it in the summer, because I was thinking, like, mid-January, possibly not going to be the best time to be in this building, as beautiful as it is.
I'll book a heat wave.
Yes. Oh yes, if you could do that, that'd be really handy. Okay. Just in honour of the surroundings, the next song I'm going to do is a bit of a gospel song. I was in Nashville a few years ago, and I went to visit an old slave plantation. And they're very sort of honest about the darker side of their history there. So as well as showing you around the big old house, you know what it's like to go and see a stately home anywhere in the world, but then they take you out into the garden and there was this shed, and I thought it was a shed because it looked like a shed, but actually it was somewhere where 16 people once lived, all crammed together, who were slaves in the plantation. So because it's Nashville and everybody reads music, they put the music that these guys used to sing, and actually they were forbidden to make music. It was considered subversive, especially if they played drums, for a certain period of history, but once they were allowed to sing again. And so the sheet music was on the walls of the cabin, and you couldn't help but notice the kind of Scots-Irish influence in the spirituals. So I tried to slightly recreate that. You can decide whether or not it was successful in this song, which is called Eagle's Wings.
We will walk and not grow weary. We will run and not grow faint. We will rise on wings like eagles. We will hear and live again. We will rise above the mountains. We will soar across the seas. We will shed our woes and sorrows, find our wings. We will be free. We will walk and not grow weary. We will run and not grow faint. We will rise on wings like eagles. We will hear and live again.
Thank you very much. Now, I knew that if I played this next song, I would mess it up. So I decided to actually have it written down in front of me, because in my defence, I haven't actually played a live gig since before COVID, so maybe about 2-3 years. Done the whole virtual bit, which I'm sure a lot of people here have, but it's nice to see actual faces as opposed to little rows of black squares with red microphones in the corner, which is always like not the best feeling. Okay, so this is a love song. I don't actually do love songs that much, but it's called Hit You Like a Hurricane.
You watch the passing seasons come and go outside your home, distracted by your burdens. For years, that's all you've known. Then I burst in and shook you, but your walls withstood the wind. Don't wanna hit you like a hurricane, don't wanna break your walls. Your whole life changed on the day I came. I was a sudden squall, but I'll only have myself to blame if I hit you like a hurricane. I wish you'd let me touch you, reassure you.